How are you doing today?
Great.
I'm Shane, for the audience who don't know us. We're really excited to be a part of this team that's bringing Damian to Australia for the first time in 10 years. So it'd be great to get your sort of thought, leadership and wisdom down here. What we're going to do, have a quick chat. I want to go through 3 questions with you, mate, just about what you're going to do on the day, why people want to participate, that kind of situation. But first of all, tell me a little bit about the sort of concept of, leadership in the new world and this sort of post-COVID environment and what's happening. Tell me, why is leadership and even focusing in on leadership and coaching sort of strategies and coaching leaders is so important in this new world we're living in?
Well, I think after COVID, we need to look at developing new paradigms, new ways of thinking, new ways of being. And I have been doing some research and wrote a book about it. So when I share with the participants some of the findings of my interviews, my work with my own clients, and seeing what are the strategies that leaders need to develop so they can be effective navigating these new times instead of resisting it or not wanting to pay attention to how things are changing. So the idea is how we embrace change, how we develop skills to be more resilient. And I know resilience is one of your topics of expertise, and you wrote a book about it, but mainly how we can be more effective at understanding how we work virtually, how we work in a hybrid work, how we work in more horizontal organizations, how we build partnerships and collaborations, and how models of authority are not working any longer. So how do we keep people engaged and motivated? As you know, research shows that the levels of engagement have been very low in the last few years. So how we can create organizations where people feel that they are satisfying their needs, their well-being, and at the same time they are productive and they perform. They also develop their well-being and satisfaction.
I mean, I think you've touched on some really exciting stuff there, isn't it? Because it's a new, what was working 5-6 years ago, I'm seeing in my work isn't working anymore, and touching even on that sort of stuff, keeping people engaged. I mean, with that phenomena we have about quiet quitting that's sitting around, or the laying flat that's happening in other parts of the world where people are sort of going, well, I'm here, but I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm not really engaged anymore. And I think we're seeing that, aren't we? When people spent, anywhere from 1 year to 2 years at home, reconnecting with themselves. They discover what role does work play. And I think it's a challenging time for leaders in that sort of space. So thinking about that, who are we sort of specifically, who do you say, who you're targeting this kind of conversation towards? Like, who would we invite to be a part of it? Who will get the takeaways?
So we're inviting leaders who need to work with people at different levels of organizations. We're inviting HR partners that need to work with the leaders and support the leaders in their jobs. We're inviting coaches, consultants, people who work with leaders in supporting them in the work that they're doing. And we're going to be focusing on different strategies and how we can partner effectively in this meeting all of these challenges.
Fantastic. And so just quickly wrapping up, besides coming down and you and I hanging out in the same room together for the first time in about 10 years, what's the most exciting part about coming down and running these workshops for you?
Well, what I'm looking forward is the community that I like to develop during my programs. One of my goals is people getting together, learning from each other. So my job is to teach, but also to facilitate the learning process between the participants. So another goal that we have is people coming, developing new relationships, and meeting other colleagues that can be supportive in developing the skills. So by the end of the program, people are not only going to develop new skills, new strategies, but also are going to keep building their network, meeting other colleagues that they can continue the work that they're going to start doing during the program.
Fantastic. And I think that's tapping on even that whole new world of leadership, isn't it? That whole space that we're not alone. We knew it, we spoke about it for a long time before COVID, but now we actually speak about it in truth. That, I can't go through this without my community. So great. Thanks, Damian. Looking forward to inviting you down.
Looking forward.
Okay. Bye.